Greetings, Japan fans. Today's show, we are going to be looking at leaders and secrets. Maishu, arigatou gozaimasu, and welcome back to the 10th year of the Leadership Japan series. I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie Tokyo franchise owner, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and three-time best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, which is Zaegyo in Japanese, Japan Business Mastery, Japan Presentations Mastery, and my new book, Stop Wasting Money on Training, which in Japanese is Training de Okane o Muda ni suru no wa yamimashou. And all of my books are available on Amazon. This podcast brings insights, examples, and experience about leading in Japan. Trust me, it is different here. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. We are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show podcast. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. And every second Tuesday, the Business Touches in no Oshie show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto show. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show podcast. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Before we get going, today's handy Japanese phrase is I'm nervous. Doki doki shiteru yo, doki doki shiteru yo, doki doki shiteru yo. Remember, these are informal Japanese phrases to be used with friends, not with clients. Don't say this to the client. I'm nervous. Maybe you're waiting for your exam results. Maybe you're waiting for your medical tests. Maybe you're waiting for promotion. Maybe you're waiting for a client to say yes to a big deal. You're waiting for something. You're worried about it. You're nervous about it. So you can just say doki doki shiteru yo, doki doki shiteru yo, doki doki shiteru yo. This is episode number 502, and today we're talking about how much should we divulge as the leader. There are lots of secrets for leaders. They attend the executive meetings, the offsites, the briefings from the big bosses, and know what is going on before anyone else. Divulging top secret corporate moves will get you fired. So leaders are usually tight-lipped about coming transformations, changes, expansions, downsizing, etc. This is fairly obvious, and everyone knows where the boundaries are located regarding what you can and cannot say. What about more personal matters, though? Japan is a place where a secret is a precious thing. Living cheek-by-jowl for centuries in small villages or packed together in urban concentrations, often with concrete walls which seem paper-thin, keeping a secret is no mean task. Like most cases for small cities around the world, everyone seems to know everyone else's business. Sometimes I'm taken by surprise. Suddenly, one of my staff will tell me that they've gotten married or that they've had a child. Until the deed is done, Japanese are pretty silent about what is going on in case something goes wrong and they would lose face. What about the boss, though? How much should the boss be prepared to share what is going on in their private life? When I was growing up in Brisbane, the answer was simple. You shared nothing. Work and non-work were completely separate universes, and there was a big wall keeping them apart. You're expected to handle whatever was going on in your private life and turn up and turn out the work. No excuses. Today, things are different, and staff are more likely to want to blur the boundary between private and work. They are expecting to be cut some slack, to be granted some margin to accommodate their private travails in the workplace. Japanese are living longer, so parents are still around and getting frail and needing medical care and assistance from their children. The idea that this has nothing to do with the company is now a strange idea, and bosses are expected to be supportive and flexible. But what about the boss? Where do they fit into this new world? Usually, the private items which may move into the public domain will be ill health or divorce or remarriage. These three biggies are not for broad public consumption. Clients don't need to know the boss's health issues or marital arrangements unless they have become friends or the relationship is very close. However, how much should the boss tell the team? There can be a fear that telling staff about the boss's weaknesses will undermine their authority. There is also the fear that no one particularly cares about the boss's issues because they have an abundance of their own issues and don't really want to know about what is going on. There's also the aspect that bosses are totally replaceable. If you have to disappear or fall off the perch, then the machine will spit out a replacement and life continues. In the case of company owners, though, there is a different calculation. If the boss disappears, the company may disappear too, and everyone is out of a job. So is the boss wise to keep everything a secret, deal with their health issues privately, and just carry on as if nothing is amiss? We are in the era of compliance and greater transparency. So how does this impact boss choices? Find out more. We come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also are doing custom in-house programs. We do them in both Japanese and English. We do them in our super safe classroom and live online. On the 14th of February, we'll be doing our Winning with Relationship Selling program. This is the gold standard for sales training because it's got a whole sales cycle. It's got all that. Everyone should have that. But it's also got those nuances around building strong relationships, being a trusted advisor for the client, someone they can come to and know that they're going to be looked after, that you have your right true intention, your kokoro gomai, or your true intention is correct for them to succeed. And that you're really looking for the reorder, not for this to smash and grab one sale and disappear. So this is a very, very good program for salespeople to become professionals in sales. On the 25th of December, we have our Dale Carnegie course. Also repeat that on the 4th of March. This is our flagship program. It's main modules stretched over 12 weeks, or sometimes we do an immersion program, 3 days. But we cover all the things you need to know about how to become better with people, how to become more concise and clear in communication, how to be a better leader, how to deal with your stress, and then how to come out of your comfort zone and really, be ambitious and push forward in your career and business. On the 6th of March, we're doing our High Impact Presentations course, one of my favorites. Love teaching this program. Main modules done over 2 days, 2 instructors, everything videoed, phenomenal coaching, amazing coaching. This is where that one-on-one aspect is so refined and it's so vast in terms of the hours that you get over the course of those 2 days, one-on-one with the instructors. Incredible. So this is a program we all need to be more persuasive, and this is the program which delivers that facility. Go to our website at www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. That's www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Lots and lots of value there for you. To do better in Japan, email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. If you like learning by watching video, then we have nearly 2,000 there for you at Tokyo, Japan, Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. Welcome back. I believe in being transparent with my teams. I wasn't always so minded, though, and for a long time I kept everything under wraps. I would not let anyone know what was going on with the financials in the business. I changed that mindset a number of years ago, and now everyone knows exactly where we are financially in real time. Did making the change create a queue of people lined up outside my door demanding more money? No. I found everyone understood the health of the company and were professional in their expectations. Applying that same transparency logic, I am prepared to share serious health issues with the team. Their lives are tied up in the company, and they have a right to know about things which may impinge on that stability. If you are going to disappear into hospital for a week or more and need to recover at home for some weeks after that, it is pretty hard to shield that information from the team, and people are not stupid. Yes, the Iron Man or Iron Woman image may be revealed to have feet of clay, but so what? The era of the hero leader has been replaced with the total power of the team, and if the whole thing revolves around one person, then we have a serious problem with the way the business is being run. What about things like getting divorced? Is that for public consumption? Will that be something you can keep secret forever? It isn't really possible, though, is it? The word will get out for sure. There is also the issue of changes in your demeanour and mood. Breakups are highly emotional turning points for bosses, especially if there are children involved. This can lead directly to impacting how we interact with a team. They will notice something is wrong because we've changed. We don't have to try and get them to take our side in the dispute or to justify what we've decided to do, but we should explain that this is happening and that for a period the boss won't be their same old predictable self. The team are likely to be more understanding to mood swings or depression in the boss if they know why. The boss doesn't have a roadmap with this stuff because society and work are changing, and every day is a new day where a different path may need to be trod. The point is to think about your approach or strategy to these issues before it happens, rather than being caught on the back foot and being forced to react to changes. Not having a solid plan of action isn't how we run companies, and these issues are now part of the planning process. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then tell your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast. You can contact me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Our website is www.dale-carnegie.co.jp. Until the next episode, take what you thought valuable, put it into action, because idea application is what makes winners winners. So be one of them. Remember, I'm in your corner, committed to your success here in Nippon.